hygiene practices in colonial America were gross. Early colonists had peculiar notions of cleanliness. In that era, there was no established science. No two physicians could ever agree what was good. Garbage was thrown into the streets. No one considered it a filthy habit. Soap was known, but not used for washing. Bathing was not seen as important. Rather, it was a form of relaxation. Instead of washing, people would change their undergarments. Undergarments were, in fact, invented to absorb dirt. That's exactly what colonists used them for. As long as the collar was white, a person was clean. Once it got soiled, it was time to change. To clean themselves, people mostly wiped themselves down with a wet cloth. They also used a toothpick, combined with an ear scraper. In contrast, Native Americans bathed regularly. They also practiced good dental hygiene. American Indians chewed on mint and used tree bark to clean their teeth. Colonists, in contrast, often had bad teeth. The only solution was to have them pulled. There were no dentists. The unsavory job fell to barbers or blacksmiths. Dentures made of ivory, metal, or wood were used as replacements. Sometimes they were made of other people's teeth. The well-off would purchase teeth from poor people. Lice was a significant hygiene-related problem. Men often wore powdered wigs, so they shaved their heads to combat lice infestations. Women washed their hair once or twice a month to preserve its natural oils. In the early years, men kept their beards long. Shaving with a straight razor began to prevail. In the 1700s, colonial women had their own hair removal methods. They made a depilatory cream of soap, limestone, and arsenic. The toxicity of arsenic wasn't common knowledge. Women also favored plucked hairlines. This was achieved through meticulous tweezing with pincers. Soap was mainly used for laundry and dishwashing. Only the dirtiest clothes were washed regularly. Lye soap, made from animal fat, lye, and ash, was common, but it was harsh on the skin. Sanitation was not a priority. People had the option of using an outhouse or a privy pot. This often led to outbreaks of diseases, like dysentery and cholera. Basically, colonists only cleaned their hands and face with any frequency. Water was poured from a pitcher into a small basin. A person would splash it on their face a few times. They would rub the water between their hands. That was all. No soap involved. Wealthy women used cologne or perfume to mask body odor. Those with less money used scented powder made of rum and bay leaves. Overall, hygiene was not a significant concern. The link between hygiene and health wasn't discovered until the 1800s. Today, most Americans have better hygiene practices. In fact, they shower more frequently than anyone else in the world. Maybe they're trying to make up for their past.